Hey, hello, 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 guys. What's up? We are live again. Saturday, Saturday it is. How you all doing? Amazing, amazing. So, how's your Saturday going, guys? How is your Saturday going? What are your plans for today? Are you like me, just write code until you go blind, or just hurt your lumbar? Coding till hurting your lumbar. Maybe that is quite good. So 11 a.m. it is. Today's stream will be quite long. I am planning to make it a long stream. I'll be there live. I don't know about how much I'll code, but I'll be live for a long time today. Guys, please, one thing, I'm pinning my GitHub repo or account on the chat, so feel free to explore that, and you can follow me there as well. Let me share you my LinkedIn as well. What's going on LinkedIn? La 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 la. Nothing. All right. Here's my LinkedIn. Let me share my Twitter as well. X. Hello, hello. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Kagan. I don't know. Market K33. Welcome on the stream. Let's keep loading me into this thing. Well, let me share my correct. Got it. Amazing. All right. So let's start. Let's start what we left. No, it is for this thing. There you go. All right. That is good. Now let's. It is good. It's good. Backend is running. Frontend is running. Okay, this is our order app. Let's just do. All right. Where were we? We have some changes over here. One order user repo. Let me just validate one thing. I'm able to register, right? And I'm able to fetch one user as well. User list. Okay, now let's I think this one is already in Git, so I won't do anything right now. This will be okay. We were working on login page, right? So we copied it from registration screen, but we need to do some changes. We need to remove these extra text fields. Then we need to create a selector, and all these updates need to be updated. All right. Hello Falcon, welcome. Guys, I will like urge you to please do the polls. I have started polls that's currently running and you can see it on your screen. Do the polls, that will be helpful for me. And also you can like this stream as well. We have around 30 people watching, so and feel free to ask any questions, I'll be there. Come on guys, everyone, do the polls, that is actively running. You need to select one option only, that's it. That is it. If you don't like the stream feel free to come on chat what you are not liking. I'll take that as a positive criticism and I'll update myself, improve myself. But if you like this stream and watching, then there you have a like button on your screen as well. Okay. And one more thing guys, you don't have to subscribe until you are, what I'm saying. So don't just do it if it's not on your scope or something, like you're completely unaware of the field. Please don't do subscribe this channel, it's all right. But if you are into Rust and if you want to learn Rust, then this channel is for you. After this project, once this project is finished, I'll be going through all the Rust topics one by one. Maybe I can create a video as well or come live. So after this project there will be a proper series on how to get started with Rust, learning Rust. Either you are from a JS background or something like that, any other background. We'll start with scratch, like how can you start right now. But after this project has mainly every major thing covered. Now only thing remaining is creating component and attaching it. So we have implemented routing, we have implemented a global state management like Redux, and implemented Redux toolkit as well. Yeah, so most of the thing is done. Now we only need to create component, stitch it, then our project will be done. And if you want to know about the backend, let me know in the chat. I'll happily guide you or walk you through. So I've created a the backend in Rust using Actix web framework. So it's a HTTP server. Classic. Guys, you need to increment that likes as well. So if go hit that like button, show your engagement by doing polls, or if you like this stream, say hi on the chat. If you have any questions, come on the chat. Amazing, 2 likes, that is good. Okay, hi Shelby, hello Silent Prince, hi, thank you for coming on chat. All right, 3 likes. Sir, I'm a beginner web dev. Do you have any suggestion on how to learn JavaScript? You like, it's up to you. What's your taste? If you want to learn tutorial, if you want to, if it suits you to see a tutorial based learning, then I'll suggest you to go follow or search for Akshay Saini's Namaste JavaScript. It teaches things from scratch, and every video on his channel is a gem, so go through that. But if you are not into kind of a tutorial guy, you can start learning JavaScript from a website called JavaScript Info, or maybe you can combine both of them. That will be like a magic potion, so you can do that. Alright guys, come on, hit that like button. Come on, do like plus plus. And the poll is running on your screen. And one more thing that I'll ask you, please don't subscribe this channel just like anything. I mean, if you see a guy coding or something like that, you just subscribe so that his subscribe count will be more. No, I don't want that. If you are really into any tech stack, or if you want to learn JavaScript, Rust, and if you want to explore how we can create a project in Rust or something like that, only then you subscribe, please. Otherwise, so all I need is more practice, right? Thanks in advance. Yes, you need of course everyone needs practice. I mean, watching tutorial is just a part. It's like going gym. You can take a gym's membership, but you should not expect that it will you will have a good solid build. Everything happens after the gym. What you do after the gym. So it's like that. You see a tutorial, you learn things. Manish, hello, welcome back. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, learn a thing, then practice. It's like hello, Tinsai Fikadu Kasaye, hello. Guys, come on. Poll is running, and there is a like button on your screen too. I'll be starting. It's 11:12 on my clock, I can see. We'll start in just 1 or 2 minutes. And if you don't like, it's great to learn with you. Thank you. It's my pleasure, sir. Oh ma'am, I don't know. Thank you. But so if you don't like anything on this stream, please feel free to say it on the chat. I'll be very glad to take some suggestions. And again, it's it's my humble request, if you are not from any tech stack or just visiting this thing, please don't subscribe this channel. It's all right, no issues. Subscribe only if you are into tech and you want to explore Rust or learn Rust. When do we start learning? Yeah, just a minute. After a minute. Yeah, one thing I want to say, that after this project is done, we'll start Rust tutorials. So earlier I thought that building projects like cloning or replicating Redis, or like creating some projects like file watcher, network monitor, process monitor, that could, it's a good thing to learn Rust, but I should start with basics as well. So from like this from the next after this project, maybe we'll create a series where we'll start learning Rust topic by topic. Show us the Rust. Hello Marco. Yes, of course sir, we'll do that. So as you can see, currently this is my front end. It's in TypeScript and React, and you want to see my backend, I'll just show you. Show us the Rust. Yes, that's the spirit. So you can see this is my backend. I have created a HTTP server over here using Actix Web. Hello Muhammad Al Hassan. Hi. I've used Actix Web framework to create a HTTP server. So yeah, this is Rust in action over here. As you can see, this is my backend running. So these are the logs that I have, that Actix Web is throwing out. Dioxus, I think yes. Haven't tried. I don't know. Let me just see. I just heard it. Dioxus. I have heard it. A full stack cross-platform app framework for Rust. Noise. Web desktop and mobile apps. I trade with live hot reloading. Okay. Add server function deploy in record time. Noise. That is good. Thank you. Dioxus is a framework for building cross-platform apps with Rust programming language. With one code base, you can build apps that run on web, desktop, mobile. It is designed to be familiar with developers who already know tools like React and Flutter. Okay, that means it will suit us. I mean, I'm not very well aware with Flutter, but I do know React and React Native. I have built apps, some production apps using these two, React and React Native. So up high, down low. Okay. Okay, so there is a command dxserve platform web desktop Android iOS server. I mean, this is a good thing to try out. Creating UI with RSX, but h1 span element class. Okay, good thing. Yeah, happy to go through it. Not sure its stability, about like how stable it is, but it's a good thing to give it a try. Yup. We use it in our system. Every part of the stack is in Rust. Noise. React replacement all in Rust. Okay. Full stack Rust can serve TypeScript. Can we raise some exception from Google search engine which is relevant if explanation is there? From Google search engine which is relevant if explanation is there. Okay, very stable. Use okay. नागेंद्र कामत, हेलो. ये क्या है? बस ऐसे ही लाइव जा रहे हैं यार. Okay, Mahesh is saying, can we raise some exception from Google search engine, I think, which is relevant. Can we raise some exception from Google search engine? I mean, Google search engine. Svelte. Okay, Svelte fan. Yes, Nagendra, yes. It's a backend running. Currently I'm working on its front end. Registration part is done. Working on the login screen, and slowly we'll create a page to show the list of orders, and then it's done. Maybe I can walk you through then both the front end and back end. Okay, Marco, yeah, sure, we can definitely. I will give it a shot. I will try. I'll check. Yes, of course, Rust is a king. It's everything. It's king, queen, pawn. अच्छा, फिर कोई React या Next कुछ use करो. Yes, I'm using React and TypeScript. It's there. This is the registration page. Routing is done. If I go over here and say login, currently it will throw error because again it's the same registration page that I copied, because component will be same. I just need to add these text, remove few things, change the buttons, change the conditions, change the selectors, create a new slice for storage. So yeah, all right, it's enough. I think we will start. Before that, you have to give me a minute, and we have absolutely currently very excellent watching, around 100 people watching. So guys, I would ask you to please, you must be seeing a poll on your screen, so please attend that poll. That will be very good. If the stream is not going well, please come on chat and I'll happily try to improve that thing. And also like this string. Yeah, thank you Marco, thank you. Thanks for about like introduction to the Axios. I'll check that out. Just give me a minute though. All right, okay, now let's head over to the screen. Let's code something. You guys, if you have any questions, feel free to come on chat. I'll be picking up in between on the screen and try to reply. Okay, let's go over here. Few things. We'll start from top. First of all, what do we need? In order to log in, we need only an email and a password. So let's remove few things. First of all, I want to receive updates via email, or maybe we can, instead of this checkbox, we can say I want to save the credentials on this browser. But let's not do that. Let's go raw first. A simple implementation, improvements later. Signing in, it's already done. Register, this has to be changed. Your address, so this has to be removed. Password and email is fine. Okay, name is out of the site for now. Let's just currently yes, all right then. How to use AI? That's a very good question. There are multiple tools available, and you know it, right? So yeah, just give it a prompt. But if you want to integrate it in your app, then you need of course its credentials, and that's it. It spit out some API endpoints that you are going to use that credentials on your code base and integrate that tool, whatever you are want to use, like OpenAI or something. डिज़ाइन पैटर्न हैंडी है. डिज़ाइन पैटर्न हैंडी है. Not sure what you're asking there, brother. Design pattern handy है. You have 3 question marks down there. Handy है क्या? Handy. I don't know. Sign in, email, we have a placeholder, type email value user login. Okay, now I think password secret, target dot value, register loading, that is it. Now let's do one thing. Few things need to be updated. First of all, remove the unused things. Okay, now it uses a register selector, right? So what we need to do, like this, we have a register selector. Maybe we'll create a login selector as well. So let's see, we have a register and we have a thunk feature. Now let's create a login. Inside that we will have thunks, right? God damn it. Login, inside that we will have thunks, and on the login we will have login slice.ts, right? On the thunks we will have login.ts. so on the login slice will create, let's see, so on the thunk register, if I go inside it, of course it will not able to find out. We'll have to API client user. Okay, now here I can say login user, then we will provide a name. We have to create a type as well, right? So maybe if I go here on the types, I'll say user login. Maybe we only need a user login and a secret, right? So user login is there, register user, message results loading. Of course we are going to, you know what, I think message results and loading will be common to all. यूज़फुल है क्या रियल डेव में? डिज़ाइन पैटर्न, I mean, if you are working on a product, then it is. But if it's already written, then you just go with the flow. I mean, you do sometimes take a NeoVim. Yes, NeoVim. Marco, yeah, it's NeoVim. Links. What is your thought on AI? If someone want to learn to code, what do you suggest? AI, first of all, is a tool. If you want to learn something, I would suggest you to not use AI. Just learn it by practice. Type it, and once you have full command over the language, you can use AI, right? AI will spit only a template code. I'm using Astro NVim's template. So Astro NVim has this thing. You can just take the clone and then you can update it according to your needs, whatever like things you want to add or something like that. I did that too. So while learning, don't use AI, because you need to explore while learning. You need to explore things. I use Arch, by the way. plus hyperland and genome. I love Lua and CSS. Noise. I also use Arch with XFC, and yeah, XFC only, Arch and XFC. Currently this is what I'm running right now. I don't love CSS, but I love Lua. I only love Lua. I have worked on Lua while I was setting NeoVim at first from scratch, but then I gave up. Yes, I am a fan of GNOME too. Yep. Yes, of course. No harm in it. Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, so don't use AI while learning. AI will only spit code for your help so that you get to know what to do, like tedious things. But only you are have to. You love Dracula theme. I have tried it out. Yes, it's a good theme. The theme that I'm currently running is from Astro NVim. It's Astro Dark. It's known as Astro Dark. Let me show you the configuration. Maybe I can just this is my thing. Maybe if I go under Astro UI, you see it's currently Astro Dark. So you can update these things, these files. Yeah, boy, I like this man now. Can be through custom exception. Yes, you can throw custom exception. Yes, you can throw custom exception, Mahesh. Hello Stuart, welcome on the chat. Hello Tajammal Hussain, welcome. Guys, I will urge you to please check out the poll that is currently running on the on your screen, and if you don't like anything, feel free to come on chat. I would really love that. Rec, no super chat option available. Yes, no, I don't. Yeah, I have to like attain some criteria before that. Rec, have you done any good projects? Yes, good in Python, Django. Noise. Some good project, yes, in my case. Hello sir, I'm Hamza. Hello Hamza. Hello Shobit, what's up? Welcome on the chat. So yes, good project. What I really did was there is a project on my repo. I started it with a file watcher. So basically I started with a file watcher. So I thought using Rust it all started with replicating Git. So how Git works, how it track the changes, then it was very deep level shit. I mean, so I started with file watcher. I tracked how in a directory, I tracked a directory recursively. So how to track a directory, like if any file changes any occurred, if anything added, any file added, any file renamed, removed, I did that. And then yes, Holy C is greater than Rust, of course. And then I thought, what if I want to check what content has been changed? So there are two files. So currently any implementation, it can give you that file has been changed, but in order to check what content has been changed, So how do you do that? I did it raw in a raw way, being very optimistic that a file will be very small. Of course, in huge files, you need to have some algorithms, some already established good algorithms. You need to use that. I didn't use that. I just make it raw. So being optimistic that only a file will have only 2-3 lines. So I did that part. Later on, I added like how do I monitor process on my on my system. So let's say I have a system and I want to track the processes that will consume more CPU. I mean, if the process is consuming a higher CPU, higher memory, I will get an alert. So second part is that. Third part is monitoring the network, monitoring the traffic. If I'm prone to a DDoS attack or someone is DDoSing my thing, then I can check if someone is if I'm prone to a sin flood attack. So I did that. So in my view, I think that was the good project that I did, while I did other things as well, but for it's my own. I did other good projects for the other people. So yeah, that's what I was gibbering about. Okay, yeah, so this is the thing that I'm doing. This is Astro Dark theme used by Astro and Vim. Genuine Genius has good project. Yep. Are you a freelancer? Yes. I think, yeah. I have a question about Rust programming. I want to learn Rust. I don't understand how to start. I'm a Laravel dev for 3-year experience, but I want to switch technology. So if you want to learn Rust, there is an official Rust book. If you go to the Rust website, there is an official book. It's a very good thing. Start with that. Everything is there in detail. It's like NCRT. So you do that. You can do other things side by side, like Rust links. That's quite simple. Clone it. It will run it. It will ask you question based on the chapter wise. You can do that. There is a website called Exercism. There are some exercises, and you can choose the easy ones at first and start implementing that solution in Rust. So you follow that thing. Start from the Rust book, learn that, read that book, implement it, then try to work on each of the chapter like that. And then whatever you see around, like you are a Laravel dev, so you must have something running, right? So try to replicate that thing on Rust. Take a small thing like I did. My Node.js server has auth middleware, logger middleware, right? So I tried first of all replicating those things. So if I want to create a middleware, how will I do that? Before that, I need to run how to run a server, a HTTP server in Rust. So you explore those things, and eventually you will be on the stream, like on the flow. So yeah, otherwise you can take any anything, like any good book or course that YouTube offers, maybe Udemy or Free Code Camp. And once you do that, come to my GitHub. There are already some projects. You do some contribution on it. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Let's go here. So I was saying, register user. I mean, this message results loading is kind of common on registration and login. So what should we do? Instead of like making specifically it for register user, maybe we can say user API res, I think. Hello Arthik. Yes, I do contribute to your repo. Okay, thank you. Hello Arthik, welcome on the stream. Let me just so I have my repo pinned on the chat, but if you want a specific that Rust project, let me just share it with you. Where is that file watcher? Yeah, so I already have created issues in it. We have 2 contributors also there contributing, so maybe you can also, if you just take the clone, try to solve the issue locally, and be like, I'll be on the GitHub discussions tab, so if you have any issue, I'll be there. And if you think that something needs to be added or improved, you can open the issue as well. So developer coder, I think, this is the repo. Go check that out. Hemant Gaurav, hello, hi bhai, hi. PY joke, why did the Rustacean get kicked out of the bar? They keep trying to take ownership. Good one. Yeah. Hemant Gaurav, hello. Shobit, I am a Unity dev. I just looking Rust to create multiplayer server. Just looking Rust to create a multiplayer server. Okay. Nice. Amazing. We have 23 likes. Guys, you must be seeing a poll on your screen, so feel free to do that. Okay, yeah, so user API REST. Now we need to check few things. Let's go on store and see. We need to change this thing, right? Let's go inside it. Instead of register user, maybe I can find and replace register user to user API REST. That's what we created, right? I'll do a GC. So that's how you do find and replace in NeoVim. You do %s and then slash and the term that you want to find, and then a slash again, and then the term you want to replace with that finded thing. It will highlight, right? And the GC is for the confirmation. So if I do now enter, it will ask me, it will highlight that thing, register user. Do I want to change it? I'll say yes, then it will be changed. Now here, do I want to change it? It will say, I'll say yes, and I don't see anything other than these two. Alright, so this is how find and replace works in this thing. Okay, user API REST is there, so I think this will be common for all, but yeah, this will be common for all, so I don't need to do that. But register response, message and results, now this has to be changed as well, because from the login API endpoint, for now I'm thinking I'll only return message and results. So should I change that as well? Maybe I can just say user response, right? Now let's see if I can change this as well. Now this payload action is also holds a type to this. User response, I think on the register user as well, because it will return that thing too. So yeah, like this. So it's in hunk, right? Now let's go, and we have some error over here. It's in login. Of course we need to do that. We don't need username, also we don't need is checked. So maybe first of all let's do this thing. Now we need to change this thing as well. Instead of user registration, I'll create I already did that, right? User login. So maybe I can say then I'll just user login. It will be login user, API client. I need to change that too. Maybe I can say login user. I'll create that. Now let's go over here. Register response. I need to check what is the route for that. For login, I think it is user/login, right? I'll do login. I'll have a data and I'll return, so that data will be user login. Okay, so we have user login over here. So I think this error is resolved. Now login slice, this has to be removed. I'll say user response, and instead of register user, login. Okay, login user. Now I need to change few things, so I'll do %s. I need to remove register user with login user, and with the command gc. Yes, I need to do yes. Okay. Over here I can say user response, correct. And one thing I need to change as well, okay, and register, it will be changed to login. No, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. Login slice, of course, login selector. All right, so just one more thing, register user, it has to be changed as well. User response, let's go inside types. If I just undo, so register user would be user API res, right? So I'll just rename it to it's not used. Of course it will be used. User API response. Great. So guys, how your day going? What are your plans? Login, loading. We'll have this thing, payload message results. One thing we need to do over here is a login reducer. We have to create it on store, right? So we'll say import login reducer from features, login slice. What the hell is this doing error here? I'll just say login reducer, correct. Okay, this is done, no issues for now. Now let's go here on the login page. Here we need to update some states. Now we have created our API client. Did we create an API client? Yes, we have created API client. We have created a thunk. We have created slice, updated that reducer on the store as well. Now we'll just go on the login page. Let's update few things. Of course we don't need username, of course we don't need this, we don't need this, we only need these things. So the form will be updated too. Form data should not be user this, it should be user. What the heck? Should be user login. Alright, form data. Of course we are using register user, it should be login user. So let's remove this thing from here as well. Few things that I need to do. Instead of register selector and reset status, it will be called let's name it login. Instead of register selector, we will do login selector. Command reset status has to be called from login now. Login slice. Maybe we can create a separate common slice as well. I don't know. I don't know. So guys, come on chat man. Let me know what you do. Are you a student? Are you a working prof? We are getting something error. We're getting an error, of course. We'll fix that. Login. Now in place of register, we'll do login. So in place of login, it's done. Yep. The reset status. Now let's see how the page will look like. If I go, alright, this is our login. Maybe we can have a text inside this that says, or if not, like, not registered, there is a link that will redirect it to register. All right, that is good. We have a good viewership today. So guys, you must be seeing a poll. Tell me your stack again. Oh my god, so much. These are the, I have a small request, please talk in Hindi because my English weak. Better understand, but I will better understand what you. Okay भाई, हेलो सेवियान भाई, मैं BCA में हूँ, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? अभी मैं डेटा एनालिस्ट और डेटा इंजीनियरिंग के बारे में देखा तो डेटा इंजीनियर का स्कोप ज़्यादा है, तो क्या करना चाहिए? यस, डेटा इंजीनियरिंग का ज़्यादा होगा, डेटा एनालिटिक्स का भी ज़्यादा होगा, हर चीज़ का मतलब जो चीज़ अभी जैसे पाइथन हो गई, फ्रंट ये मर्न हो गया, वेब3 में जैसे रस्ट हो गया, ठीक है, और तो स्कोप तो रहेगा, लेकिन जो भी आप करोगे ढंग से करना, ऐसा नहीं कि अभी ये कर दिया फिर 1 महीने बाद ट्रेंड देखा कहीं और जा रहा है दूसरा कर लिया। तो एक ही चीज़ मैं तुम्हें बताऊंगा, जो भी कर रहे हो एकदम ढंग से करना, दबा के। हाँ फैक्ट्री, हाय हेलो, इज़ दिस योर nvim.config? nvim.config, no, it's in a separate .config folder. I'll show you. No path alias. Yep. Newvim, yes cloud Newvim. What programming language is this? It is React plus TypeScript for Frontend. Shinon Chen. There is a new nvim plugin that fixes that. Run this with sudo. that fixes new nvim plugin that fixes that. Run this. Okay, bro is master's programming in Rust. That's a very heavy word, but I hope it's a good word. So thank you, Christopher. VK, hi. Ammar, why there is a sec? Because I don't want to make it for now. I don't want it to be a, like any two-factor authentication or something like that. So it's a classic login password thing. Musk Quran, what motivate you to code? I like it. Is this a uni project? I don't know what uni means. Are you building an API? What for? Christopher, I just to show that you can create a HTTP server using in Rust using Actix Verb that is as good as like any Node.js server. So it has all those things. So I want to show that. So I build a server for that. Then I thought that maybe creating a front end for it and then mapping it and then portraying it as a full stack application. So that's why I am doing this. Lavan Hassan, hello, hi. Shobit Raut, tell me your tech stack again. JavaScript, React, TypeScript, Node, and Rust. Shobit, I'm sorry I didn't saw all your messages. I mean, it could be possible that all these messages are just came when I refresh this page, or my browser is not properly refreshing then. So yeah. Bomarillu Children Home, hi. Lavan, very nice, thank you. Technical Sufyan, hello sir. कोई अच्छा कोर्स बताओ जिससे AI जॉब ना मारे. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys. टेक्निकल सुफियान, कोई ऐसा कोर्स बताओ जिसे AI जॉब ना मारे. भाई यार क्या बताऊँ, अब मैं ऐसा कोर्स चोरी कर लेते हैं. चोरी पे कोर्स बनाता हूँ. AI ना मार पाए चोरी भाई. AI जॉब नहीं मारेगा यार, AI हेल्प करेगा. तो बेसिक्स वगैरह तो समझ रहे हो. AI क्रिएटिविटी नहीं दे देगा, वो हमारा काम है. हेलो कॉल, हाय. Amazing, we have good viewership. So guys, please like this stream, and also you must be seeing a poll that is running on your screen. You must be seeing, so please opt for that poll. And if the stream is not going well, if nothing fits with you, please come on the chat. Beyond so what are you doing? Nothing, just creating front end for my backend and just mapping it to show how to build a HTTP server in Rust, and then mapping it with the front end. Sai Gandepalli, how many days does it take to learn Rust language? It's a complete process. It's not like any FD or something that it will mature on some time, but it will give you compounding result though. So it's a complete journey. So you start today, maybe after in next life we will get something with Rust. Just kidding. You start today, start building, you'll find it great. But I think 1 month or 1.5 month, depends on your practice. You will be able to hit things. Can you create a website for my orphanage home? I don't know. Bomarillu Children Home. Dane writes, hi. Hello, hello. Welcome on the chat. Alright, so now let's see. Maybe we can provide a kind of a button over here that says, if you are not, do you know Kaling AI? Hello, Laith. Welcome on the chat. Do you know Kaling AI? No, let me check. Kaling AI. अच्छा, Kaling. It's a kind of video generator. बादल भाई हुक्स बता दो. हुक्स. इज़ दिस अ रिएक्ट ट्यूटोरियल? हुक्स कुछ नहीं होता है, बस रिएक्ट जेएस का जादू है. यस. हुक्स बस एक सोची समझी स्ट्रेटजी है जिससे कि थोड़ा कोड क्लीन हो जाए, और जो तुम्हारी जो फंक्शनैलिटी है रैप करके कहीं और रख दो, बस उसको कॉल करते रहो. Is this React tutorial? No, not at all. Completely avoid storing JWT in local storage. It should be on HTTP cookie only. भाई वही जादू तो सीखना है मुझे. यूज़ स्टेट आता है, उससे आगे नहीं पता. आ जाएगा धीरे धीरे. Hey, do you need mod? No, I don't know. Why do I need mod? I don't know. Yes. Is this a React tutorial? No. I mean, yes. It's a React and Rust tutorial. So Rust tutorial, the backend is over. It's for frontend, so I think yes, currently it's React and TypeScript tutorial. Not a tutorial, I'm just creating frontend. I mean, Vue.js lifecycle hook is great. All right, so okay, let's do one thing. Sri Sendu, can you say what is the future of the data domain? It is going to be good. Everything is data. We technically, if you see, you and me are also a data for someone, so data is going to be the next fuel. भाई मुझे props में और argument में difference बताओ. कि एक ही होता है, क्यों प्रॉप्स भाई डेटा को दूसरे कंपोनेंट में यूज़ करने के लिए यूज़ होता है। मुझे प्रॉप्स और आर्ग्यूमेंट बेसिकली हम लोग जेनेटिक या argument. So it's like saying what is the difference between argument and parameter. It's all, I mean, like, it's a difference of opinion, but why do we need that? I mean, it's like, when I started Java, there was a question, what is the difference between argument and parameter, what is the difference between function and method. So if in terms of this thing, I'll tell you, props is what you pass on a component, argument is for the function. Correct, Umar? Yes. Yes. All right. Maybe somewhere down here I can say, what's that? It's a stack, right? So I'll say maybe no, don't stack. भाई सब्सक्राइब कर लिया हूँ, ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन पूछा करूँगा, प्लीज़ बता दिया करना। थैंक यू फॉर सब्सक्राइबिंग बादल, रियली अप्रिशिएट इट। वेरिएंट to color text for secondary, I can say, or here I can just maybe I can create a link, so I'll have to check MUI for that. Links in MUI. Also I'll have to check use navigation hook. So I need to install React navigation. For that I'll say use navigation, and I'll just do that. Maybe I can just redirect, use route. You can wrap your class component and a function component to use the hook. Okay, let's do for this thing first. Yeah, I think this could be good. Link, variant body to link. All right, let's do this thing. I'll say link. So I think for React router or MUI, it's for MUI, right? So what is it? Link. Do we have variant as well? Just give me a minute, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. इंडस्ट्री लेवल में कौन कौन से हुक ज़्यादा यूज़ होते हैं यार? हुक यूज़ डिस्पैच, यूज़ स्टेट, यूज़ रेफ, यूज़ मेमो, ऐसे मतलब वो डिपेंड करता है, राइट? उमर बादल सब यूज़ होता है। यस, यस यस, ओके डैम बॉय, थैंक यू सर। सार 1 2 3 थैंक यू। मतलब भाई मैं रिएक्ट पढ़ रहा हूँ, कितने दिन में हो जाता है रिएक्ट? दिन में 2 आवर दूँ और बाकी प्रैक्टिस के। यस। So sorry for that. Let's take this thing. Damn boy. Okay. भाई मैं रिएक्ट पढ़ रहा हूँ, कितने दिन में हो जाता है? कितने दिन में हो जाता है डिपेंड्स ऑन प्रैक्टिस भाई बादल। आफ्टर यूजिंग Vue.js I left React because Vue is much more reactive and better for writing highly modular code without mixing JS and HTML. Yep. भाई HTML JS CSS आता है भाई। ये 3 चीज़ें अगर तुम्हें अच्छे से आती हैं ना, तो फिर तो भाई तुम्हारा रिप्लेसमेंट नहीं है कोई। HTML JS और CSS, अगर तीनों चीज़ें बहुत ही मतलब आती हैं तो, क्योंकि इंडस्ट्री लेवल पे जो कंपोनेंट होते हैं ना, वो कहीं से कॉपीड नहीं होते हैं, वो सामने बंदा जो बैठा होता है डिज़ाइनर वो करता है, और वहाँ पे फिर हमें वो रेप्लिकेट करना पड़ता है एकदम एफिशिएंट कंपोनेंट। तो ये 3 चीज़ें अगर आती हैं तो काम हो जाएगा बढ़िया। क्योंकि मैं पहले जिस कंपनी में था ना, वहाँ पे एक बंदा था, वो भाई पहले वो फ़ोटोशॉप करता था, लेकिन उसने इतना इम्प्रूव किया ख़ुद को कि वो उससे कोई भी कंपोनेंट बनवा लो, उसको बस एक ऐसे पेम्पलेट दे दो ना, कागज़, बस एक, कुछ भी ना दो उसे, बस उसे कागज़ दे दो, कागज़ में फ़ोटो हो किसी की, वो एग्जैक्ट बना देगा, डिक्टो। तो अगर ये 3 चीज़ें आती हैं ना भाई, तो फिर कोई रिप्लेसमेंट नहीं है। एआई फेआई कोई कुछ नहीं भाई, खा जाओगे एआई को। 3 चीज़ें अगर अगर जो भी चीज़ आती है मतलब, लेकिन मैं इन 3 चीज़ों की बात कर रहा हूँ। अगर तुम ऐसे बोल रहे हो ना भाई तुम्हें ये आता है HTML CSS, तो ये भाई अगर ये 3 चीज़ें आती हैं ना, तो फिर रिएक्ट में तो आ जाओगे यार, 15 20 25 दिन में ही आ जाओगे। Do not learn or start with React unless you complete the entire JavaScript. Correct Vicky. Yes, that's what I'm saying. भाई जो JS तो पढ़ लिया हूँ, लेकिन डोम प्रोमिस और फैच और एसिंग का वेट तो इसके लिए वो कर लो यार तुम, या तो अगर ट्यूटोरियल से पढ़ना है तो अक्षय सैनी इज़ दी ओजी, फ्रंट एंड ओजी, उसको देख लो, समझा देगा बढ़िया। और नहीं तो फिर जावास्क्रिप्ट इन्फो उससे कर लो, बहुत सारी और दूसरी भी चीज़ें होंगी। हेलो दिव्यांशु। भाई पढ़ लिया हूँ जेएस बोल रहा हूँ ये, भाई पढ़ लिया हूँ जेएस बोल रहा हूँ ये, हाँ सही है। या we can create chatbot using React. Chatbot, yes, I have created chat servers using React, not chatbot, but you can create, yes, not only React though. But come on guys, we have around, let's make the ratio equal, viewership up to likes. Come on, hit that like and please do the polls. मुझे एक डाउट था लास्ट, मतलब CSS में भाई सब चीज़ें पढ़ा हूँ बाकी, बट इंडस्ट्री लेवल का एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है। कर सकते हो उसको यार, मतलब अगर तुम अपना वो कर लो, मतलब पोर्टफोलियो बना लो, प्रोजेक्ट्स बना लो अच्छे अच्छे। मैं कहीं देख रहा था कि एक बंदे ने पोर्टफोलियो में फ्रंट एंड का था वो, तो उसने इतना बढ़िया डिज़ाइन बनाया था। तो वो इट वाज लाइक कि एक वेबसाइट खुलती है, उसमें वो माउस स्क्रॉल करता है तो जो बंदा एक साइकिल में होता है वो चलता है ऐसे, और वो स्क्रॉल करते हुए जाता है और वो साइकिल ऐसे चलती हुई आगे आगे जाती है, उसके बारे में बताती है कि इसने, बस उतने से उसका पता चल गया कि भाई ये बंदा फाड़ है। तो इंडस्ट्री लेवल का एक्सपीरियंस होना ज़रूरी होता है, लेकिन अगर तुम स्किल्ड हो और इंडस्ट्री लेवल का एक्सपीरियंस अगर लेना है तो कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशंस वगैरह कर लो, तो वो भी एक प्रोडक्शन इन्वायरमेंट के बराबर काम करने का ही होता है। AI chatbot, yes, not only with React, of course you need something, to handle the tokens and API keys and all, but yes, React could help writing the front end. Okay, come on guys, we have around, I don't know, 70-80 people watching, we have 30 likes. Let's make the ratio equal. Come on, hit that like and please do the polls. हाँ चलो इसको करते हैं अब। हाँ ये था ना, इसमें क्या है, href कलर, और href वेरिएंट, तो आई थिंक दिस इज़ गुड, सो विल डू दिस। we can pass href, come on show me href. Do I need to link from we link? What is the problem then? Why it's not showing href? Maybe I can use a stack over here. Let me just check how it stack. ओके, भाई और रिएक्ट में क्या टॉपिक्स ज़्यादा ज़रूरी हैं? हुक्स में यूज स्टेट पढ़ रहा हूँ, प्रॉप्स ड्रिलिंग, और भाई फैच चेसिंग का वेट फंक्शन। भाई जब रिएक्ट के लिए ना पहले तुमसे जेएस अच्छी तरह पूछी जाएगी, रिएक्ट तो बात की चीज़ है। रिएक्ट तो शायद तुमसे करवाएंगे वो, जेएस वगैरह भी मतलब ढंग से, जेएस ढंग से कर लो। जेएस ढंग से कर लो, जेएस। और रिएक्ट में हाँ ये चीज़ें पढ़ लेना कि स्टेट वगैरह कैसे मैनेज होती हैं, कंटेक्स्ट एपीआई क्या होती है, कॉन्टेक्स्ट एपीआई, और ना ऐसे। और मतलब इतना मत सोचो, जेएस अच्छी तरह पढ़ो और ब्राउज़र पे टैब खोलो, उसमें लिखो टॉप 100 रिएक्ट इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस, सारा सीन हो जाएगा बढ़िया। ऑल राइट, लेट्स कम हेयर। जेएस में क्या क्या भाई इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक जो भाई इंटरव्यू में पूछते हैं? यार जेएस में यही सब पूछा जाएगा यार, इवेंट लूप, होस्टिंग, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं, अभी तो ऐसे दिमाग में एकदम आ नहीं रही हैं। पर जेएस है इम्पोर्टेंट क्योंकि वो तो बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक है ना। बाकी नेक्स्ट नोड जेएस, नेक्स्ट जेएस, व्यू जेएस, रिएक्ट, इन सब का बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक है वो, तो उसमें क्या क्या इंपॉर्टेंट वाला तो सवाल ही नहीं होना चाहिए, उसमें सब इम्पोर्टेंट है। और भी बहुत एक मतलब अच्छे खासे लेवल पे भी पूछे जाते हैं, जैसे प्रॉक्सीज वगैरह होती हैं। तो जो भाई टेक्निकल कराकर देखेंगे, मतलब पूछेंगे यार तुमसे वो इवेंट्स लूप वगैरह क्या होते हैं, मतलब टॉपिक्स पूछेंगे तुमसे, करवा के भी देख सकते हैं तुम्हें। तुम दो तीन तुम्हें क्वेश्चंस दे देंगे, वेरिएबल दे देंगे, पूछ लेंगे रियर मतलब कि कंपाइल करके दिखा दो इसको ऐसे ही, क्या इसका आउटपुट होगा। अब ऐसे मुझे एकदम से ऐसा कुछ तो है नहीं, बट यही है। और टेक्निकल वगैरह जो तुमसे करवाएंगे वो शायद, क्या पता, जितना मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है वो कुछ चीज़ें पूछते हैं। और टेक्निकल वो सिर्फ वो टेक्निकल करवा के वो देखते हैं कि मतलब जो भी तुम्हें एक क्वेश्चन वगैरह दे देंगे, बोल देंगे इसको कंप्लीट कर लो, बना दो। जैसे मैंने उसका दिया था, ट्यूरिंग का दिया था मैंने, तो उसमें बहुत सारे वो चीज़ें हुई थी, थोड़े बहुत वैसी बहुत एनालिटिकल स्किल वाली चीज़ें भी होती हैं। और फिर एक प्रोजेक्ट होता है जिसको तुम्हें करना होता है, ऑलरेडी आधा वो होता है डन, उसमें कुछ चीज़ें तुम्हें ऐड ऑन करनी होती हैं, कंपोनेंट्स वगैरह ये सब, स्टेट मैनेजमेंट, ये सब ये सब करना होता है। डायरेक्शन इसका करते हैं रो, स्पेसिंग अभी नहीं देंगे। नाउ व्हाट वी कैन हैव अ टाइपोग्राफी हियर। हेलो हर्ष, हेलो हेलो। We can use link here. Maybe I can just use /. Hey Brendan, what's up? guys, come on, do a like plus plus. Do like plus equals 1. जोकर भाई रिएक्ट में एनिमेशन यूज़ करते हो? नो प्रॉब्लम बादल, थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग ऑन चैट. भाई रिएक्ट में एनिमेशन यूज़ करते हो? यस. फ्रेमर मोशन, इतना भारी कुछ एनिमेट मैंने नहीं किया हुआ, बस पॉपअप वगैरह जो आते हैं उनको किया हुआ था पहले. फ्रेमर का यूज़ किया था. I've been fronting coding live stream more these times. Okay. We great. Thank you. जो मैं जी सेप से करता हूँ हाई लेवल एनिमेशंस, पर उन्हें और ज़्यादा ऑप्टिमाइज़ कैसे करूँ? आई डोंट नो वाई. आई डोंट नो वाई बट यू लुक cool. Thank you for that. It was, thank you. हर्षिट्स एन विम, न्यू विम. जी सेप से करता हूँ हाई लेवल एनिमेशंस, बट उन्हें और ज़्यादा ऑप्टिमाइज़ कैसे करूँ? ऑप्टिमाइज़ तो मेरे ख्याल से ऑप्टिमाइजेशन तो वो जो आप लाइब्रेरी यूज़ करते हो थोड़ा बहुत उसका ओवरहेड होना चाहिए. मे बी, आई डोंट नो. आप जी सेप मैंने कभी यूज़ नहीं किया हुआ है. जो मैंने फ्रेमर मोशन किया था इट वाज गुड. तो अगर वो जी सेप जो आप यूज़ करते हो, इफ़ इट्स अ रॉ काइंड ऑफ थिंग, देन यू कैन, I don't know how do you like optimize it. Do you mean optimizing based like on the component level? Then you can create a separate component, maybe use a hook kind of thing. Or if you want to optimize the animation, I'm not sure. GSAP, let's search this thing. GSAP. A widely robust JavaScript animation library built for professionals. GSAP allows you to effortlessly animate anything JS can touch, deliver silky smooth performance, fun stuff. Turn scrolling into silky smooth storytelling. Okay. SVG, you can move with the SVG. Text, leave them lost for words with seamless text effort. UI interactions, brand using GSAP. Okay. I mean it looks very promising. Then I'm not sure what optimization are you asking for. Let me check one thing. So what did you face? Did you face any issue specifically you are worried about, like optimizing? Maybe let's check one thing. Demos, React. Let's open this thing. Stack blades, GSAP in a simple React starter. Let's open this. Okay, it says use GSAP. It's a hook. You provide these boxes, timeline, and you just rotate it or something like that. Box 1, toggle timeline. Box 0, you do x 120, rotate 360, then x minus 120, rotate minus 360, like this, and then y. So I mean it's quite like what optimization do you need? I mean it provides a hook. I don't know. What is it? Okay, and what kind of UI package are you using? I'm using Metal UI. Can I see package.json? Yes sir, let me just give you या लाइक कॉमन एनिमेशंस के लिए एक ही कस्टम हुक बनाता हूँ और उसमें कंपोनेंट्स रेफ पास करता हूँ, फिर क्या सबसे सही तरीका है? आई एम ऑल्सो टीचिंग मशीन लर्निंग डिसीजन ट्री noise. Uploaded 2 video, now third one to go for upload on my YouTube channel. Okay, that is good, you're doing great job. Good one. Teaching machine learning decision tree. Noise. Kerala, India. Yes. Where are you from? Thanks for being on chat. Alright guys, we need to make sure our viewers versus like ratio, it should be ESLint. Come on. Brother, I just learning to code in Python and I want to let you know that you are awesome for being able to code like this. Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I really appreciate it. कॉमन एनिमेशन के लिए एक ही कस्टम हुक बनाता हूँ, ठीक है, और उसमें कंपोनेंट रेफ पास करता हूँ, पर क्या सबसे सही तरीका है? हुक्स बनाना तो तरीका तो सही है, और इसमें क्या, जैसे अपन मतलब वो होता है ना, एक जब कंपोनेंट अनमाउंट होता है तो इसमें भी क्लीन अप करते हो, या बहुत सारी चीज़ें एक ही हुक में डाल देते हो, तो उसको सेपरेट कर लो. मतलब there is a thing called separation of concerns, so you can separate multiple things and clean up अगर होता है. Poland, noise Carol, welcome on the chat. So let's go here, not register. Now let's see if this thing is working. I think not reached, we can say something like that, maybe in center it should be, direction row. AI सेपरेशन का किसी ने क्लीन अप तो बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट जीसेप हुक देता है. अच्छा, सेपरेशन का मतलब है जैसे, मतलब बजाय उसके कि एक ही हुक में तुम बहुत सारी चीज़ें डाल दो, सेपरेट कर लो. अगर तुम मान लो एक हुक है जिसमें तुम कुछ रोटेट कर रहे हो, उसी में तुमने फिर उसको ट्रांसलेट का भी कर दिया या कुछ ऐसा कर दिया, पता नहीं मुझे ऐसा कुछ, मतलब मैं एक कॉमन प्रैक्टिस बता रहा हूँ। मैं एक कॉमन प्रैक्टिस बता रहा हूँ कि सेपरेट फंक्शनैलिटी रखो। अब ऑप्टिमाइजेशन और वैसे ही होगा और कैसे होगा, क्योंकि अब तुम तो जी सेप का ऑप्टिमाइजेशन करोगे नहीं, क्योंकि वो तो ऑलरेडी ऑप्टिमाइज लाइब्रेरी होगी, है ना। तो जो दिक्कत होगी वो तुम्हारे कंपोनेंट उस पर होगी, लेवल पे। तो उसको ऑप्टिमाइज़ करो बजाय इसके कि जी सेप का कुछ ऑप्टिमाइज़ करो। अब उसके लिए तुम्हें क्या करना है, उसके लिए कुछ प्रैक्टिसेस होती हैं वो फॉलो करनी है, दैट्स इट। जी सेप का तो अपना होता ही होगा क्लीनअप, लेकिन अगर तुम उसे यूज़ इफ़ेक्ट में कर रहे हो तो उसका क्लीनअप कर लो, उसको जी सेप को, जो भी हुक है ये यूज़ जी सेप। अब मुझे पता नहीं कि यूज़ जी सेप के हो सकता है इससे भी अच्छा कोई हुक हो उनके पास, कोई सजेशन हो, कुछ हो, तो बजाय उसके मतलब उसके डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में जाके चेक कर लो कि बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस क्या क्या हैं। तो वो बताएंगे तुमको कि अपने कंपोनेंट का स्ट्रक्चर या जो प्रैक्टिसेस है वो ऐसी फॉलो करना ताकि आप उस जी सेप को बेस्ट यूज़ कर पाओ। अहमद अमीनू, हाय, हेलो। ओके, थैंक्स भाई, थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग ऑन चैट। श्री सेंधु मन्ना, आप कौन सी कंपनी में काम करते हो एंड विच रोल? आई वर्क, आई डू रिमोट जॉब एंड आई एम अ फाउंडिंग सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर। Okay, I won't take much time in aligning these things to center. I mean, how do I align this in center? This is it's already there, so maybe I should not waste time in doing this. Instead I should say align items center, and maybe I can do a spacing of 3, yeah, maybe 2. Okay, all right, so that is it. Let me just check if we are able to log in. We must see a token sent by the backend, sorry, to us, right? So we must have display flex, justify center. Yes. I just, अनिल ब्रदर कौन से कॉर्पोरेट के स्लेव हो? हाँ यार, स्लेव तो हैं भाई, बिल्कुल। ओके, थैंक्स भाई, नो प्रॉब्लम। कैन वी कनेक्ट? यस, ऑफ कोर्स। I think on the chat on very top I have my LinkedIn, Twitter, GitHub, everything is there. Is your name Daksh? Joker. Amazing. Okay, request sent by. Awesome. Let me just review. Thank you. Thank you, Joker. Saad, hello. Do you think learning a full stack dev is a viable option with AI getting more and more reliable in doing it itself in future? Who cares about future, man? And future means what? 5 to 10 years? But what about 5 to 10 years? Cloud, AIML, both are pretty much solid, so go for anyone. No, it means today. 3 a.m. here, lol. Hey, Logan. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's do this thing. So let's see if our backend. So what else do we need here? Hello, Manna. Manna is saying hi again. Did I skip Manna's question? I think no. Future is today. AI can do it faster than you refine it. Yes. Noise. Do you think AI will replace full stack developers? No. Where to apply for a job as a fresher? I mean, a good viable thing or a place to apply would be on campus at first. But if you somehow don't do that, then you need to, be like in a offensive mode. I'm a freelancer, Pratmesh. So, and you can build a strong portfolio, do open source contributions, and go for LinkedIn and Twitter, show your work, be consistent every day, post your work, and hopefully that's what I did, and I got results from it. That's what I'm saying. I have two like offers. It's not, these are not offers, but founders and CEO of the companies has, but I'm not currently changing it. So bro, what is open source? Please explain. This thing, it's very scary to tell what is open source because we already have some history about open source as an Indian. Okay, so what cases are there? If I log in, first of all it should check whether uh, what is open source. So open source is like you code it and you post it for the people to use it, to explore it, with some licensing of course. So that is open source. You can take the clone of, give me a minute. Guys, I'm really sorry, I'll have to leave for a minute, so please, I'm really sorry. So, meanwhile, just stick to it. I'll be there in a minute. That's a good one, Lalit. Apna college playlist is absolute for and good one. Hello, 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 hello. Prathamesh, what the hell, man? You just from what is open source to where are you from? What kind of transition is this? Ahmed, hello. भाई ललित मत बताना. Through machine learning algorithm, I can predict who will win the big boss using decision tree. Noise. Noise. Amazing, amazing. Now that's okay. All right, come on, yeah. Let's just hit this thing. So I was saying, if I sign in, one thing that I need to check from the from the backend is whether this email exists or not. You know, it should be registered. It should be a registered user. So it should be a registered user. So let's see whether we did that or not. So on the login, if I go on the API side, I can see that I'm checking few things over here. I am getting a payload called user login. So I can see the payload ask for a user login and a secret of type string. Here I'm just using the pool, right? PG pool. Then it returns responder. Again, that is the thing that I already discussed. I just fetch the payload. I need to check valid. So here I am validating the password. Multimedia, hello, hello. So here I'm just using the password. Now that password, in order to validate that password, because I already have hash stored on the database for that password. So what I'm just doing a verify function provided by what's that? I think it's bcrypt. I'm using bcrypt just like I do in Node.js, right? So it will verify the hash with that password of the hash, right? So we already have a hash stored. Then we pass the secret to it, and the verify what will do is it will create the hash out of secret and then compare the hash of two things. So if a password is differ even by a single character, the hash will be differed by a huge difference. So instead of directly storing the password or checking one to one, we will validate hash only. And let's see what goes under fetch one user. Okay, it's just fetching the ID and secret. That is okay. All right. Let's just do one thing. If I do already have this thing, right? So I'll say just so we have these things. So we have registered a new user, full name Jackie Chan, Johnny Walker, Vipin Joshi, but I'll use vipinj@gmail. Should I, or should I use Johnny? Okay, I'll use vipinj because we are not going to send any token, so that is fine. So I'll use this credential. I'll say vipinj@gmail.com, and the password. Now I need to know the password, right? So otherwise I'll get an error. I'll say, let's say I'm entering the wrong password, by the way. Okay, just to check the responses, and when I sign in I should see something. I'm getting 401 unauthorized access, so I think the hash doesn't match, right? But I didn't see any toaster any snack bar, right? So that is good. I don't remember the password, but I will try. Okay, now I'm getting the snack bar. It says user logged in, right? And if I check this thing, I can now see the token. This is the JWT token that is being created on a user login. Okay, so this login component is mapped as well. Now let's see if I can okay. All right, let me just do one thing. If I'm just creating a new branch for it, so that I can post this code on GitHub. So it's mostly done. Now you guys can take care of it. I already have Actix. The backend is on the thing already. Okay. So please don't get confused why I am adding env. It doesn't hold anything. I'm just adding env for like that only. But it's not a recommended practice. It's absolutely a not recommended practice. So add that on your git ignore. But I'm doing it on purpose. Okay, it's done. Let me just create a separate repo for the front end, right? Order app, because I haven't initiated it. Absolutely. Just give me a minute. It should be public. let me just copy this thing what I just created. Oopsie. All good. So let me just post this URL, refresh my page. All right, let me post this thing and I'll be doing this thing over here. So guys, this is the front end that I just posted. You guys can check that out. So you can just contribute to that as well. Hello Imran. Are you using singleton pattern on what? No, I think no. On the Lalit, on the back end, I'm using Actix Web Framework, so it's a different thing. I mean, it has its own actor model, but it's not singleton pattern. The way I'm implementing also, it's not a singleton pattern. Jeevan. Hello Jeevan. Okay, yeah, so I have covered like all the things, so let me just walk you through from our backend to front end, right? Ubaid, yes, hi guys, we have around like 60 to 70 people watching, so let's just, you know, hit like. Also, please, you should be watching a poll running on your screen, right? So opt for that poll. That would be very helpful to me. And guys, one thing I want to urge you, don't subscribe like I said on the start of this stream. Subscribe only if you are into tech and want to explore Rust, you know, or be curious about Rust. But most importantly, if you are in tech, then only subscribe. Otherwise, you can motivate me by liking this stream or come on to chat, let's discuss. But you don't have to subscribe if you don't follow like any of this thing. So please, I insist that. Come on man, do a like plus plus, like plus plus, like plus equals 1. So just only a single like plus plus. Don't do it twice. And if you have any questions, feel free to come on chat. Python, yes, thank you for coming on chat, Faustine. Yes, Python. Guys, come on, let's make this like up to 50. So yeah, this is working. Now let's see. Now let's use one thing. We need to check. Maheshwaran, what are we building here? Maheshwaran, hello. I am building a front end for my Rust application. So this way I thought it should be like end to end, a server and a front end running, connecting and talking to each other. And you may, hi, hello Nitish, how much you are earning from your job? Oh god, this is, I mean, Nice hobby. Yeah. Can you teach routing in React? Sandeep. Yes. Yeah, I'll just walk you through. I'm earning like it's a remote job, so any amount is good because other expenses are just negligible. So, the main expense of uh, accommodations, traveling, and all, it just make it equivalent with the guy who is just going working from out. I am so interested to learn code, but every time I get difficult to go ahead. What can I do to meet my dream? Because I always use YouTube and notes. I don't know. I think it's only you who can do it, not me. But I can only tell you what to do. Start with one thing, start from very basic, and try to build something out of it. So, yeah, Sandeep, yes, it's a remote job. You can call it a freelancing, but I'm doing it from around like 3 to 4 years. So, it's a kind of a regular job. But I don't get any benefit of a regular job, guy. So, I mean, technically, it's a freelancing. Not from any platform. It's a company. I have. I mean, I was thinking to go Turing. I cracked Turing technically, but I didn't go there because choosing a platform will, flexibility was not there, I think. But here I have the flexibility. So US based. I'm in India though. The company is US based. Suresh, which language are you using now? I'm using React, Node, Rust, TypeScript. I heard about freelancer, so how can I jump on it? Start building, then try to find remote jobs on Twitter, LinkedIn, and try to contribute to open sources, and then do some valuable contribution, and you can start from there. I want to start freelancing. From where should I start? I just start, make a portfolio. I mean, just start learning something, learn a tech, then start making contributions, then get noticed by posting it, your daily activity or whatever you are doing on Twitter or LinkedIn. Just build networking is good, and then you can directly ask out to for from the maintainers of that repo if there is a position available. Yes, I did contribution in open source. Remote job, you can go for Turing, Applers, Upwork. Can you please show? Yeah. What will you do? Are you asking like for validation? What if I don't show you? Let me just find it. Where did I contribute? Maybe. So it's not a very heavy contribution, but it was from the, I think, 2 years back. I did contribution for in an organization that was on GSOC, and one was Code Labs, one was AI page dev. Where should I get it? Where should I get the list? One was for Mint Base dev. It was a hackathon. Maybe I can just show you. One was Code Labs. I think this was on GSOC. One was AI page dev. One was One was mint base dev, and other one was, I think you must have heard or seen some, there is a company that is changed, that is called Mocha, I think, right now. At initially I did contribute to them, not very heavy contribution, it was a silly contribution, but it was a good thing. It because there was some null error, so I fixed that. I contacted the maintainers and they just pushed that thing in the whatever their production is, or in the main, just upstream. And then I asked for opening, and they said no. But I was very willing to like, for a remote job, then I stopped doing contributions in that, because contributions takes time, right? So you should not stick to one organization only. You have to be like, do in 4 to 5, and a heavy contribution is required. But luckily I got a job somewhere, it's a remote job, so I dropped that thing. And then I do contribution only to my production code where I'm working. Will that count? Mocha orange logo, I just don't want to spill that thing on live, but I mean, it's a very big thing now. I just want guidance from where to start, so that's what I'm saying. Go here. What the heck? Go here, you will get a hell lot of companies. Filter with your tech, right? Filter with your tech, choose a company, read its code, see if you can are you able to pull those issues locally. First of all, take the clone. That's the one thing, you set up a clone on your local. Orion, Hindi is not our national language, remember that. I'm not sure what to do that. So you see the filters are here, right? So we have all these company, Kvix, NetBSD, CNCF, all these things. So LibreOffice, Git, MetBrains and all. So based on your skill set, choose from here, filter out the companies, take a clone locally, remove the .git folder. Please mind this thing, remove the .git folder from your local, so that you don't have any connection with the local code to the upstream. And then try to fix the issues locally first, that are, if, and there is no problem if these are already fixed, but in your local you should be able to fix the code, fix the issues. And once you start, like, see, this is also in GSOC. So Zoomla is there. So once you do that, you'll be able to do that. First of all, like, take a clone, set up a project locally, you should be able to run it. If not, you can contact the maintainers or contributors, ask them politely, they will surely help you out. And then you do you fix the issues locally, even if those are fixed, so that you have a good control over the code base. And then you try out, based on your skill set, maybe good first issues or anything. And then once you do that, you ask a maintainer, but inform them first, any of the contributor or maintainer, that okay, this is the thing that I'm doing, is it before that. So then you can contribute, and once that will succeed, it will be like on the code. Bro, I'm first year CSE, just got admitted into college, not started yet. I started with C, but I felt Python is easier and currently almost completed that. Any suggestion as a brother? If you completed Python, look for just start expanding its use cases. Python is good for data analytics, so go after that or something. So Sandeep, you can do this. you can like do these things. Otherwise you open Git, search for any tech like React, TypeScript, Rust, you'll find a hell lot of projects there and you can contribute. But the please note few steps for contribution. Take the clone, remove the .git folder so that it gets on your local, and set up the projects locally. Fix the issues that are good first or something by seeing it from the GitHub locally first, whether it's already solved on GitHub or not, but locally try to solve that. And then if you are confident enough, then you can do contribution, but always be in touch with the maintainers for guidance. Orion, Hindi is not our national language, remember that. What do you think, Orion? Are you a strong believer of this thing? I skipped the C due to struggling and understanding. Should I complete it again to practice DSA? Yes. C or C++. C is like a building block. So like whether you get like whether you perfectly do it or not, but you should do it. It will teach you few things. Come on guys, can we make the likes count to 50? And guys, you must be seeing a poll that is running on your screen right now, so opt for that poll. How to understand GSOC code? Take a clone, read that code. There should be a pretty decent documentation about that thing. Few things I want to clear. If you are trying to contribute to any GSOC project or any of the open source project, please don't poke contributors unnecessarily. First of all, do a research yourself, and then only and always be polite. You should be heavy on contributions, but polite while talking or chatting or making communication with the contributors. And please don't like change readme file, and of course in the Z editor. Is it ready? I tried it out, then I left. I tried Z. Then I switched back to new vim. Okay, there we go. There we are. Okay, now let's walk you through about that. So the code is in the GitHub, so I already posted the link. Maybe I can just do it again. So guys, feel free to I'm just posting for front-end and backend. Let me just post it again. This is for front-end, and this is for backend. So you guys can just try it out, take a clone, try to run these things. You can, yes, it is ready for development. Yeah, you can try it out. Have you tried F# or any functional language? No sir. How to protect our API from abuse example? Like, yes, please go ahead. Example, SMS API, like anyone can write a simple Python program to make SMS OTP bomber. What does that mean? SMS OTP bomber, I mean, are you going to hit SMS API like multiple times within a limited time frame? Is this what you are trying to say? Maybe can you please be more specific? Alright, so this thing is pretty much done. So maybe I could create an issue for you guys to do that. You can create a component to show the list of orders that we created. We have some raw data over there, so maybe you can I can create an issue, so you guys can check that out. Let me just walk you through before so we'll start with backend. Hello Divya. Ben, no, I didn't get the opportunity to try any functional programming language, so Divya, yes. Yes, 1.5k. Let me just check. Oh, yes, I think. Just learning JavaScript. Okay, that is good. Alright, so let's walk you through from the things that I did. So we are using Actix Web framework for creating the HTTP server. Now if you have seen your Node.js server or any server, then this server has some components like middleware, controllers, a repository function or repository file that will query the database. So let me just show you the structure that I followed. Inside this SRC I have a controller, a middleware, a repository, a routes, some utility functions. There is some very good debate runs that whether you should keep it utils or not, but I think it's up to the yours, whether you want a utils or not. Maybe some people use it, call it a helper, helper functions. I prefer to call it utils. So let's go inside main. Yeah, there is one more thing. There is a make file that I created. So make file is just we can run our custom commands over here. So I can say so I need to define a dot phony run and the commands over here, and then these statements over here, and then I write the commands that I need to run. So if I run phony instead of run, I'll say vipin, then I need to define it vipin, and whenever I run make vipin on my terminal, then it will run my server, because the thing that I have written over here is cargo watch. It watches a directory, entire src directory, and then it runs it, right? So cargo watch is kind of a node mon, so it's it continuously watch that directory, and if any changes are there, it will rerun the thing. Now rust log info, what is this? I'll tell you what is this and why I did that. For build I'm just using cargo build. Okay, Sahil, anyone can see my SMS OTP in network tab and call from a Python script, and anyone can see OTP in a network tab, yes, and call from a Python script, and he can also collect API from different companies front end. How to protect from this abuse? I mean, what so I just don't get it. I mean, yes, you can but there are other things also involved, like it's not like you can see an OTP, but there are other things. It's like from where you are calling that endpoint. So that endpoint would have a set of allowed domain only, then there only you can contact that API endpoint from that specific domain. But as soon like there are other things as well. There are some security tokens as well that needs to have be on the script, on the request, right? So yeah, there are multiple things involved. But I mean, Python script, and he can also collect API from different companies. Yes, I mean it's a known thing. So you can use the APIs as well, but for that API you need to have that backend shouldn't have that have must have allowed all domains to contact to this thing. But if you have a front end running on a specific domain, let's say xyz.com, and then you have a server that is running on api.xyz.com, then you put the allowed domain as xyz.com, so then only you can just share in between. I mean, and that's what I'm deducing from this thing. Then you have separate like the different checks as well, whether the IP you can allow it, like you have a set of rules like inbound rules and outbound rules. Some things you can configure on server side, on the server side, right? Alright, why I did Rust log here? So I'm using a crate called info, logs over here in order to show the logs. If you see this thing, you can see some decent logging here, right? It has info, a timestamp, and then the infos are like from the instead of just println statement, I'm using log crate. So that logger will have info, warning, error, something like that. So for that to for a simple logger to get activated, we need to do pass these things like rust log equals info on the command line. All right, now on the main thing you can see I have a env file that I need to initiate, and then .env.ok. This is the info that I'm being using from the log crate, right? Info, it's a macro. I'm saying starting the server, then I'm having a db url, then I'm using a PostgreSQL Postgres database. So and I'm using a SQLX ORM to connect to the database. So it provides me an option of PG pool options. So I'll create a new pool, I'll connect it. I'm just it's a async thing, so I'm mapping the errors for here. I just fetching the host and port from the env file. I have a list of allowed origin over here that only a specific origin can only contact this API endpoint. So it's my front end for now. Sahil, I hope this answers your question. Hello Fidel. Hello Abdul Aziz Abdu, hi. Guys, you must be seeing a poll that is going on your screen, so please do that. All right. Yeah, so we have allowed origin over here. Now here I can create a server using HTTP server struct provided by ActiveWeb. Here I can start a new app. Inside app data, here you can see app data is it's like injecting state. It's for state management, so we inject everything under app state. So I need to pass a data over here, right? So I'll do a data new, and I want to pass db pool instance that I created over to entire application, so that from here I can pass it up to a repository the end of the request transaction, so that it can query the database. So I did that using app data. Now wrap here is used to add the middlewares in ActiveWeb, right? So what I do, I'll use wrap. It will add a middleware. Here I see I used a default origin, course allowed header, allowed method. It support credential. That means I can send cookies from the front end, like the tokens and all. Here is the wrap function again. I add the middleware. To add a middleware function, we have a special function called from function. Here I can use authenticate request. So now this is a middleware. This is a auth middleware. It checks for authentication of each request. The same goes for log request. It will log every request, right? So middleware are the things, right, which will run on every incoming request, right, before like passing it to routes. So authentication is must, right? We need to validate whether the request is from authenticated source or not, like checking the tokens, right? And logging the request is also very important. Whatever request comes in, it should log. If it's an error, if it's an success, it should be logged. So I did that using log request. So let's go inside authentication request middleware function. What does it do? So I am just getting the header value, because on the header I am stitching my JWT token, so that I fetch it and then I check whether the token is a valid token or not. I'll decode it, and once I decode it, I will have the claims, right? I can now check whether the if the decoding is okay, that means the token is valid. And once the token is valid, what I'll do, I will create once I decode the token, I will add the claims subject. So now it all depends what is in the claims subject. So when I create a JWT token, I create a claims, right? There are three parts of a JWT token. So first one is the algorithm used. The second one is the payload that has claims, issuer at, issued by, and the details like the payload. And the third one on the JWT is the integrity of the JWT, right? The password used to hash that thing. So on the subject, so claim.subject is something we pass some ID, right? So a user is logged in, a special token, a JWT token is generated specifically for that user, and under that subject of the claims we will add the user's ID. Now on the subject I'll have a ID. Now here is one important thing, that now how do I pass that ID into a request? Should I update a request body? That is should be avoided to update or modify the request body, right? It should be avoided. So what does ActiveWeb provide is, we can attach items to the request instead of updating the body, right, or the headers or something like that. We have ActiveWeb provide a method called extensions. So extension is basically a map, a key value pair, right? So we need a mutable extension of that request. So request.extension mute is this. Now I need to insert my subject into that. So it's a map, so I'll use insert. So this way I avoid modifying the request, but I attach a extension map to it, right? It's a pretty like good thing. Here I call the next again, the next middleware on the chain. The next middleware on the chain is log request. Inside this I'm just logging it from the info, and again I'm calling a next on the chain. And the next on the chain is routes. So in Actix Web, routes are handled like this: a configuration, a service config. We have a service. Inside this service we pass the scope. Scope is necessary here because most of the APIs would have a common prefix. So to club those things into a common prefix, I'll use scope. So API/v1. So this helps in doing versioning. So if I want to now update a API or change the versions of the API, I can create a separate scope named API v2, so that it's a different version and I can appropriately update it on the front end. Here I'm checking, it's a default check like health check, so I'll do check status. Here I can again create a status. So inside API v1 I'll have users, so the other APIs can also use can have a prefix common, right? So instead of writing user/login, user/register, user/fetch all, I created another scope over here, right? So everything that falls under API/v1/users will go inside it. Again the same for orders, so all the order related API will go inside this scope, right? I'll do same thing. Resource is the path, a route, a type of a request, is it post, get, right? And 2 is for sending them to the appropriate handler. When I go on user login, I can fetch the payload like this, and a pool that I already attached on data using app data on the main file, I can access it over here, right? Rest is the same thing. I returns a implementer that implements a responder, and based on the result and error type, I respond those. One thing here is I created a repository function, a folder basically. It has a repository functions that will query the database. So like this, let's go inside this. I'll do a fetch one user. So if I go inside it, I can see I can have a payload, I can have a data, I can have a return type, right? And I can have error for box din error. I already told, I think on the previous stream, why we do box and din combination over here. It's a solid combination for determining any error. Just give me a minute. Yeah, so it's a solid combination for determining any error. So you see error. So Rust try to compile and try to figure out size of anything, during compilation. So but we don't know about it. I mean, so how to diss that thing? So we say, see, error, we will say, with this line we will say Rust that okay, let's not worry about this thing during compile time, we'll worry this thing about in runtime. So din is for a dynamic size, and box will put that on heap. So this way Rust knows that okay, whatever the error, we will figure it out on the runtime whenever we will get the error. So you will see most of these things on several APIs. So don't get humbled by this. So return type is result of user detail. Again we have to define the types, what type it returns. I'm using SQLX to connect to the database. It provides a query method. We'll do some parameterized query over here. We'll bind it, we'll fetch one, await, again we'll just return a result from here. Yeah, that's it. So that's much of it, using Actix Web for HTTP server. Any questions? All right, we are pretty solid then. We are pretty solid then. Powerful earthquake at Russian coast. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that is it. So this is done. This is done and dusted. The project is on GitHub for you guys. Take a clone, try to run it on your local, and then try to figure out how things work. And if you face any issue, I'll be there on GitHub discussions tab. Okay. So what will we do next? So from next, I'll be going through maybe if I get time, I'll record a video. I won't be able to edit those, but I'll record a video and upload it. Or maybe I can come live and then just teach some React fundamentals, Rust fundamentals. I'm sorry for that. Rust fundamentals, so that you guys can start learning Rust. All right. So I think that is it for now. That is it for now. Before going, if any one of you have any questions, I'll be happy to take them. If you don't have any questions, come on chat, say like let's discuss anything. Also, you guys can see some poll running on your devices, so please feel free to accept or not accept. Take that poll. Okay. What to do now? Maybe we can do this thing. I need to search one thing. Can we just like a proper Node.js server, if I send a response back from the server, it directly gets saved on the on the front end cookies, but not here. It's like response dot like that. How to save money? Of course, how to save token to cookies. You know what? How to, we can say attach attach a token to an HTTP only cookie from Rust server text web. To attach a token within an HTTP only, you need to create a cookie object and let it. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'll do cookie.build. I'll say HTTP only true, secure. HTTP only true. Consider other important attributes like secure true. Same site attribute, of course, strict, and path this. So it's like we have a cookie package in Node.js as well, right? So if you want to save cookies, like you generated a token, but as soon as you send the response, you want a token to be saved on the HTTP only site. So we'll do this thing. Your token here and set token cookie, HTTP response. Okay, cookie. Yeah, let's do this thing. Let's go over here. On the register user, we are generating a token, right? We have this token over here. Maybe here I can say dot a cookie. I need a cookie here, so I'll say cookie. Now I need to create a cookie, so I'll say let cookie. What do we need here? This thing, right? I'll say I already have my token. I'll do cookie.build. I'll do cookie text web cookie build. I need a name. I'll say I'll name it some random thing. Okay, IJ, and the value. All right. I have the token here, right? This is the token. So what else do we need here? First of all, essential for security, so I'll use HTTP only true. Recommended for production, so maybe once we go on production, I'll make it HTTPS for HTTPS. I'll do dot same site. For Lex, I think I have to do same site. You see how it is like ActiveWeb have all the things, right? Whatever you find on Node.js. So path will be this. Max age. Now here the thing, max age, it's a duration, so I'll have to wrap it in duration. So I'll say duration. Should I use chrono duration or time duration? For time, I think I'll do this. Shit. Duration, I'll do hours, right? Now it needs a duration too, so I'll have to be like duration from days or something like that, but for now let's go days. Maybe I can just say for 2 hours only. And then it says just finish it. So this is the cookie. Token moved out of value. Maybe you can clone it over here, but I mean, why take an overhead of cloning it? So, but one thing I need to do, the token is currently a raw token, so I need to append a string to it, a string slice to it that says bearer and then space and then token, right? So the token should look like this. It should look like this thing, bearer and then space and then my token, like this, right? So token should be like this. Currently it's like only this thing, it's like only this thing, but I need this one as well. So you guys know how to append this thing. So it is returning a result of a string. So maybe here I think I can, over here I think I can do this thing. It's a string, right? So I'll say token, what does it returns? What does it returns in code? Is it okay, it is returning a string. So I'll say token, it's a result again. Maybe should not do it here again, then I'll have to fetch move out of it. Maybe here I can say, here my string is token dot not basically push, it should be append. Do we have anything like append? Or maybe I can do this can I do this? Then it will be a string slice. Dot you know what, I think it's better to do a search than to hit my head. it is a push str, but I want to have it on the front. So I'll say how to add a string in front of a string. One thing I can think of is I create a string variable, convert it into a string, then do a push str, but maybe it's not efficient. So I need a prefix like this, right? So I'll do a toString plus I'll do this thing, then again I'll have to toString or use format. I'll use format. So I have a prefix, so prefix plus and original string. So I'll say I'll have this thing, right? Dot to string, I'll do plus and token. Yeah, noise. Okay, now the token will the token that I'll have will have bearer appended to it on top of it. So, and again it will save it on the browser. So let's see, let's test this. Let's test this thing. It should be down here on the storage cookies over here. All right, should I log in? Let's check the network tab. Okay, I got a user logged in. It's a success. Let's see if we get anything on the storage. No sir, we didn't get anything. No data persisted. Cookie, what the hell? Cookie, what you do? What did you do, Cookie? Let me close these things first. Auth message finish, and in that I'll have a cookie dot build. Same site lex. Maybe I could just say now let's hit that. I'm logged in, but I can't see any data. Let's see on the network tab. What do I get? Cookies. I can't see a cookie. Headers. Response headers. Guys, any idea what's going on? What's going on? No, it's not saving it, that's for sure. Message path, same site. Maybe let's test it out. And I saved it using this cookie. Not able to store it with the okay. So maybe if you guys want to check this out, I can, let me push this code on GitHub. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free to check it. Why it's not saving the cookie on client side? It should save. I mean, I don't want to pass it on the response and then explicitly save it on the front end to cookie. No, it should be from the backend only. So yeah, maybe next time we'll do that. But next time we are going to start a series on Rust, so maybe recorded videos or live, it would be something like that. So make sure whenever you get the new notification, the next notification, if you want to learn Rust, be available, okay, with your laptop. Alright, I think it has been quite of some time, around more than 3 hours. I'll leave now. Thank you very much, guys. You guys really are awesome. Thank you very much for listening me, and thank you everyone whoever came on chat to say hi. And yeah, thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye guys. I'm ending the poll now. Okay, so 39% of the guys were not into Rust but a techie. That's a good thing. 33% are absolutely into Rust. 3% of the guys, people they hate this stream, so that is good. And 23% are neither into a tech related field or not into Rust, of course. So that was a good day well spent. I'll spend rest half by going outside. So Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye, Vadim. Bye. I really appreciate you guys coming here and talking to me. uh, I'll see you next time, guys. Next time I'm again insisting I'll be starting Rust fundamentals, either from the recorded videos or from the live. So please make sure whenever you get the next notification, you should be available there, and then we can start and learn Rust. Okay. I'll try to get some good real-time example uh, while we learn together. Okay, guys. Bye bye. Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you next time. Closing the stream now. Bye.